Josh, knowing that people aren't honest, okay, especially like corporations where they're just trying to they're trying to figure out a way to make the most profit with their business.
Yes.
Okay, we're sitting here watching sports. We're watching the Titans play, and we think, okay, well, the NFL is unbiased. It's just there's guys out on the field.
It's not a game; it's a business, is what you're saying.
Yes. They would have to be idiots for the thought to never go through their mind of, we're hiring the refs. Could we just tell them, hey, just go a little bit harder on Baltimore, on the Baltimore Ravens this game? Because we really, it would be great. We would make hundreds of millions more probably if we could get Taylor Swift and her boyfriend at the Super Bowl and get all those extra viewers. Like, that is ideal.
Are they, because I haven't watched any.
Yeah.
Are they just going to reaction shots of Taylor Swift all the time?
It happens a lot. Yeah.
Okay.
I was surprised last night. I don't watch the NFL much anymore, but last night when I was at mom and dad's and I was watching it, I didn't see them cut to her like the entire time. Now, I wasn't watching the entire game. I was just talking to dad and then watching. So maybe they were going to it more, but I thought they would cut to her more. I was like, maybe she's not at this game. Okay. So maybe there's a bit of a hype with that, Josh. But there are a lot of people that are tuning in to watch.
Right.
Her. But after the game, it was this big scene. Kelce goes up, and her and Taylor Swift make out on camera in the middle of the field. And it was this, everyone's talking about it. Everybody loves it so much. It's so amazing. And then you have the NFL fans who are like having this epiphany, who are like, wait a minute. This game felt rigged. And not that it was actually rigged where they said you will win, you will lose, but that they say, hey, refs, we hire you. Call a little bit more pass interference, which can hugely make or break a game, pass interference calls.
Right.
Call a little bit more and be a little bit more lenient on Kansas City.
They got the outcome they wanted.
Yes. They would have to be idiots to not have in their mind an outcome that they want to happen so they can make...
Right.
50, 60, $100 million more.
I mean, having T Swift reaction shots at the Super Bowl, that's going to be worth quite a bit more viewership of people paying attention. I mean, that's sad that it's true, but
it was really the first time that I saw on, Twitter that people were like, wow, it actually does feel rigged. Like it felt like maybe on both sides too. It was just it just felt
really?
weird.
Even the Chiefs fans were saying they thought it was rigged?
I don't know, maybe not. But I feel like anybody who was objectively watching that game, it felt weird.
I would imagine the Chiefs fans are probably pretty annoyed about the situation too, though.
Yeah, because probably Taylor Swift is getting more accolades than Patrick Mahomes. Like they're taught like Kelce and Taylor Swift kissing is like the top picture, even though Patrick Mahomes, playing a great game and everything, and then he doesn't even get on the he's probably furious. Front page of these newspapers.
I can't imagine having a relationship be like a news story. That just seems so.
Yeah,
like it's like if I was a famous person and I was dating another famous person, I would be like, look, the only way we're gonna do this is if we don't talk about it. We don't see each other in public. Because it's like, I don't know. And maybe when you're a public figure like that, you're used to having all that attention on you, but it just doesn't feel. It feels so plastic or something. It feels so fake. Like, oh look, now she's coming down and now we're gonna kiss on camera, and it's all we got all these people we're famous. I don't know.
And then it's dumb because then they. In my mind, are lying and trying to be like, oh, we don't want the cameras to film us. So it's like, no, you do. That's why you're out on the field and you're going to kiss each other.
Right.
This was not an organic moment that happened in my mind. This was something that I feel like with these people, everything's calculated. It's all some manager somewhere is like, hey, you guys need to do this and be here and everything. It just feels so fake. But people are both eating it up, and then the NFL fans across the board, even if you're a Kansas City fan, probably are just like, what is going on? What is happening?
I think the NFL kind of fell into a situation and are very happy to be navigating it now.
Josh, I think it's all. I think they have these people be in relationships.
I
actually do.
But why Taylor Swift worth $1 billion? Why is she just like hooked up with the NFL?
I don't know. I don't know these people. It just feels weird. This doesn't feel organic, is what I'm saying. This just feels like a weird thing that's happening. And also, Kelce being like the, Moderna poster child. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't take much of a conspiracy theorist to be like, hey, because Kelsey's like one of the most popular players in the league.
Okay.
And then Taylor Swift is the most popular person in the world.
Right. I did read, Jordan, that they did a poll and 1 in 5 people would take Taylor Swift's advice about who she was going to vote for.
That's what's going to happen on the NFL. And I will predict to you what's going to happen. I'm sure other people have said this, but the NFL and the government need they've got to be in on this.
They're like, look, we got the guys with the football and the girls with the pop music.
We're going to have them come together. They're going to win the Super Bowl. The Chiefs will win the Super Bowl. And then soon after that, then they will endorse whoever, Biden or Michelle, for president. I'm telling you, mark my words. That's what's going to happen. That's what the whole point of this is.
All right.